Many things have improved for the Edmonton Oilers this season. Their record against the Minnesota Wild is not one of them. Tyler Graovac scored twice and Minnesota defeated Edmonton 5-2 on Tuesday night in a matchup of teams on a tier when the NHL All-Star break arrived. Jason Zucker, Parise and Chris Stewart also scored for the Wild, 33-11-5, who picked up right where they left off coming out of the break. Minnesota won its third game in a row and improved to 22-3-2 since the beginning of December. "We wanted to start this road trip off on the right foot," Stewart said. "We have 4 big road games and this was a hot team here. It was a good test and we answered the bell." The Wild extended their franchise record road point streak to 14 games, including 5 straight wins. They swept the 3-game season series and improved to 13-3-1 in their last 17 meetings with the Oilers. Minnesota is 13-1-0 in Edmonton since October 21, 2010. Darcy Kuemper received a rare start in net for the Wild and earned his 6th win. He stopped 41 shots and even added an assist. "It's been kind of funny, because I've felt good, especially lately, and sometimes the result just hasn't been there," he said. "It was nice to feel good in there and keep the score down. I just have to keep working, and the guys made it pretty easy on me tonight." Adam Larsson and Leon Draisaitl each had a goal for the Oilers, 28-16-8, who had their 3-game winning streak snapped. Edmonton was 7-0-1 in its previous 8 games, with the only loss during that stretch coming to Nashville in a shootout. "It was catastrophic mistakes, often just by individuals," Oilers coach Todd McClelland said. "We were flat. We weren't good around the net. They were the better team." There was plenty of pressure applied by both teams in the early going, but Minnesota struck first with 7 minutes left in the first period as a clearing attempt hit Graovac in the leg and he maneuvered the puck past Oilers goalie Cam Talbot in tight. The Wild made it 2-0 with 3.6 seconds left in the period when Draisaitl coughed up the puck in front of the net to Zucker, who fired a shot that trickled through Talbot's legs for his 15th of the season. Parise got to his own rebound and chipped backhand over Talbot as Minnesota added to its lead 4 minutes into the second. "When you are giving up that many point-blank shots in front of the net, I don't care what team you are playing or who you have in net, you are not going to win hockey games," Oilers forward Milan Lucic said. "You can add up the distance from the net of all their goals put together and I don't think it goes from the goal line to the blue line." Larsson scored on a deflection with 9 minutes left in the second, but Minnesota came right back less than 2 minutes later to make it 4-1 when Mikael Granlund set up Graovac for his 2nd goal of the night and 6th this season. Talbot got the hook at that point, with backup Laurent Brossoit coming in. Edmonton cut into the lead with 3 minutes left in the period when Draisaitl scored his 20th on a power play one-timer, extending his point streak to 7 games. Minnesota made it a 5-2 game 5 minutes into the third when Stewart faked a pass on a 2-on-1 and ripped a shot past Brossoit. Notes: Minnesota won the previous 2 meetings in extra time. The Wild have won 8 straight in Edmonton since December 22, 2011. Up next, Wild play the second of a 4-game road trip in Calgary on Wednesday. Oilers begin a 3-game road swing in Nashville on Thursday.